Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager. With me, as always, and not pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back to the 1930s because Jeff wants to try and actually win a cup, even though we know it's an impossible task because we don't win Stanley Cups on the stream, Jeff.
Well, we made it to the semifinals last year.
Yes, in a 6-team league.
Yeah. That's it. No. It's a 8-team league. Because we've got about 5 more seasons of this before the Americans go out of business, and the Montreal Maroons are going to be gone even sooner than that. That's what happened last year. We made it to got the bye into the second round, which was the semifinals, and lost in best of 3 series, 2-1 against the New York Rangers, who will survive when we go under. But we've got about 5. Yeah, this 41-42 will be the last season, and I think we're gonna want to switch over when a new update comes out. We're gonna have a few more historical challenges. So I think what we'll do is take one of those and
not win it.
Yeah, and try to win it. They're relatively short, but I think we'll get through that in 1 or 2 streams. But this one, what I'm going to do today, I think, is just we went through fairly quickly last year, but last week, but we're gonna go even faster this week. I'm gonna set everything, well, not everything, but a lot of this, and yeah, I think we'll even let the assistant choose our lineups and tactics. We will only do the transactions for these, and we will get through this as fast as humanly possible.
Hi, good. Yeah, you get not win cups as fast as humanly possible. You heard it here first.
That's pretty much what it'll be. Now we got a shot this year. We got a decent team. It's still young. I think we're going to get a cup in the next 2 to 3 years. But I'm at the start of the exhibition season, so what I'm going to do is just sim to the beginning of the next year, of around the end of December. Well, we'll see if it gets there. I'll try it now, and keep an eye on what our record is doing. And there it is, 9-8-1. So not that great. Third place. I think that gets us into the opening round of the playoffs, at least. Very quick look at we're not scoring at all. Allman and Gartner need to pick it up. That's odd. Cleghorn was almost played out of the lineup. It's the 3rd highest scoring defenseman. Kind of a surprise. And the AI doesn't want to use Billy Birch, our first rounder a couple of years ago, putting in Gilbert Brulé instead. Not thrilled with that decision, but let's fix it this way. Brulé can go down to New Haven, and that should force the AI into using somebody a little more appropriate. Oh, Frank Patrick finally gets up to 1.5 stars. Slow developer. Reader's up to 1 star now. Hey guys. Okay.
See who else moved up in our a little earlier? But we saw Lindros got a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm just going to run this to the trade deadline. We'll see if we want to move anybody. And now we sink below 500 after that lineup move. Oops.
Remember when you said we were going to win the Stanley Cup?
I didn't say we were going to win it this year.
That's what you said.
Oh, okay, there's a problem. Alex Goligoski, broken thigh, out 3 to 4 months. That's bad. And Lars Moline hurt too, so I'm going to call up a couple of guys from, is this still New Haven? Yeah, New Haven Eagles.
Random debut is my favorite new feature of FHM. having a blast.
Yeah, it is fun. I was running a test game yesterday and just looked at it. I did it all through a whole 100 years up to the end of 2018. And your Jets were actually pretty good. Who did you? I can't remember who it was.
Why are you surprised by that?
Well, how many cups have they won in real life?
Yeah, and where are they sitting right now? Oh, yeah, first in the Central.
So they might lose in the second round this year?
Well, you got to be like...
It's an easy target. Nobody on the trading block that I can see. Thinking about shopping somebody around. I'm not sure who, though.
Beauty says, speaking of injuries, Edler's faceplant slide was nasty. I would agree.
Yeah, and he came right back. Well, not... He left the game, but apparently wasn't hurt too bad. I'm going to shop one of our younger guys, McClellan, and I don't think we get any... Oh, we got a few responses back. But mostly junk. 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. Shirikov, hey, haven't seen him in a while. Half a star. And 1 star. Okay, no, we're gonna stick with this lineup, injuries aside, and think we're gonna make the playoffs?
No.
We'll find out in a second. Oops.
DS High 312 says, do you think any major trades will go down in the next 3 weeks? Yes. Is that a good enough answer? Yes. I think there will be a major.
That seems
or
pretty
possibly
probable.
several.
Oh, that reminds me to the end of the number assignment. We did make a little change in number assignment. If the number a player wants is available, he automatically gets it now. You won't get the number assignment dialogue anymore. It's only if the number he wants isn't available.
Tuke says, I think Winnipeg is going to make a big move like Stats need last year. I think they're good. If they find the right thing, yes.
And now we're in trouble. Ryan Miller, well, day-to-day only, but still, that's bad.
I don't know who Winnipeg will pick somebody who you might not even expect. Keep rumoring for Sarda. It depends on how much Florida wants. I personally wonder if the Jets are going to make a play.
And look at this. We went on a winning streak. Miller came back healthy. We wound up winning division. And only 3 points back the league. Somebody didn't think we were going to make the playoffs.
Peter asks, how much do you think Lane is going to get in his next contract? Right now, my guess is it's only going to be a 2-year deal because he is not scoring.
Playing too much Fortnite.
I don't think that's it. You know, watching the game last night, he was not getting some passes either from Cuba. Getting Bufflin back will probably.
Okay, playoffs are underway here. And we got the defending Cup champion Chicago in the first game. I'll send this game by game.
And Jeff, if you're going to bring that up, I was reading Downgrove Bills Brown's latest piece today. Some of the biggest trades in NHL, trying to find the number 2 trade in NHL history. And they finally decided on, or one of his choices was the Mark Messier trade from Edmonton to the Rangers. And saying how he might be one of the best Rangers ever, minus his 3-year missionary from 97 to 2000.
Lovely.
I got a good laugh at it.
Okay, game 1 against the Hawks, and we lose it 3-2. So, trying our best to go out exactly the same way we did last year. Game 2. And we win 4-1. And this is a best of 3 series, so here we go. And we lose in overtime.
Of course we do. Tuke says, I think a big deal for
Oh, no, that's the third period. 2 minutes into overtime. Oh, and on the power, We give a penalty 90 seconds in. Brilliant. Way to check, boys.
Duke says, I think a bridge deal for Lonnie will help the Jets' cap situation next year. Personally, not a big fan of giving out huge 8-year deals to RFAs right as their ELC expires. I think the new contract for Matthews is going to change some things.
And the Bruins win the Cup. Chicago didn't repeat. And let's see if we can very quickly, if we got any awards. Oh, look, I'm not Coach of the Year this year.
Thank goodness.
Oh, Ryan Miller got the Jennings. There we go. Timo Solani, leading scorer, and Richard, Maurice Richard trophy. Although Maurice Richard isn't actually in the league yet, goes to Arnor Malman.
He's and so good.
I didn't win GM of the Year either. This was kind of an Adam season.
That's supposed to not win a GM of the Year award, yeah.
Okay, let's. I don't think there's anything else we need to do here. Jump forward to the free agent to. Oh, right. Goligoski back on the roster. And. Oh, that would have been bad. I almost forgot to negotiate my contract. And the end of season summary. Not bad. I've had worse ones, I guess. Season score 28. The draft. We are picking 6th overall, and looks like a fairly impressive draft this year. Evander Kane goes 3rd overall, so we miss out on that.
Oh, I feel so terrible.
Wow, Damian Brunner might be the best guy available. That's kind of sad. Michel Larocque. I think I might go with Michel Larocque just to see. We'll probably eventually need a backup goalie, and the ones we've got don't seem to be working out too well, so I'll grab him. And not much of anything. In the second round, and will there even be a 3rd round pick? Yeah, there is. Oh, Steve Kelly's still there. So one thing with random debut mode, you can get really strong and really weak drafts. The game I was talking about, the last few years were crazy good. But this one is probably, this might have been the worst draft I've seen in our game so far. And take a quick look, see if there's any free agents kicking around, but I doubt it. Oh, Gretzky's coming in this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn, I forgot to sign my free agents. That was stupid.
Yep. Did we lose anybody?
No, because this is 1937 and they can't go anywhere. Oh, wait, no. I just forget. Should I just let the AI do that? Yeah, I'm gonna see what. I'm gonna play it with the. I never do that. I never turn the AI assistant on for that. Let's see what kind of a job it does.
He's in 2041 in a game. He went 72, 7 and 3, but he didn't win the count.
Okay, not liking the job the AI signing is doing. Should also mention the game is on sale right now, if people haven't picked it up yet. On Steam's Lunar New Year sale. Normally do an All-Star one too, but they fell so close together this year, we just went with the Steam one.
Yes, you can pick up Franchise Hockey Manager for $9.99 USD. Steam or from our own web store.
Yeah. Okay, I think I've almost got that cleaned up. It should be just about everybody signed. A few more. Once I've got this done, shouldn't happen again next year because I've got the auto signing on.
So what year are we in here?
Coming up at the beginning of 38, 39.
Almost. Pressure's on, Jeff.
Yep. At least once we get back to not having to re-sign everybody. Okay, finally done. Let the AI set itself up. And I think we... nope. Wasn't all the way done there. Okay, finally through the start of the training camp, and we can get another season in. Going a lot slower than I expected.
Took forever.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to save time and wound up costing us a lot more. And we need an assistant captain. That's going to be Dirk Graham.
Yeah, we do still have coaches, right? You didn't accept some.
Yep. Now we need to sign. But at least we're going to be out of business so soon that most of the guys I'm signing right now won't have their contracts expire. Oh, we got new uniforms this season. That is new, I think. Looks like it to me. And I have to set up the staff now.
Our chat is busy talking about how they're seeing some draft classes with higher rated cookies in the future.
Yeah, it's
And
just.
you know what? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, you know, honestly, I think that's kind of the way how the NHL is going to be trending here. We're just going to see a lot more, you know, a couple high-powered guys who are going to go and kind of drop off after that. There'll be some surprises for sure.
Okay, playing this through to January 1st again. Off to a huge... Wow, we're doing great. 11-4-4.
You know, it was a funny thing I was reading that I kind of forgot. Did you remember Patrice Bergeron was the second-round pick?
Was it? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember who the Bruins took ahead of him?
Not offhand, no.
former Winnipeg Jet Mark Stewart in the first round.
Okay, we're back to a single or a divisionless setup now because the Montreal Maroons went out of business and we totally missed our opportunity to steal some of their players because I wasn't fast enough and I didn't even get my own players re-signed. But anyhow, trading deadline, I don't think I'm going to mess with this because we're well in front of the league, 7 points up. So on to the playoffs. So maybe this is a secret. We just let the AI do everything and we don't mess, we don't interfere. And what does it do? Yeah, there we go, 10 points ahead. President's Trophy, if it existed at this point, we would have had. And what's the playoff setup this year? Pretty much the same. We got the Wings in the first round or second round, semifinals. Can we actually get out of this series? And it's best of 7 now instead of best of 3, so less chance of an update theoretically, right? Miller is hot, and we lose in overtime. Game 2. And the Wings beat us again in overtime. Come on, we can't lose to Wings in one of the... Oh, Ryan Miller's hurt. That's great.
Apparently we can.
There we go. Finally, we won one game, so we're not going to get swept at least. And we win in overtime. Series is tied 2-2, so now we're down to a best of 3 again. And what do we do in game 3? Or game 5 rather. 5-0 shutout. Can we actually win the series? Up 3-2, and we can finish it here. And we lose 6-3. Game 7. Last chance. And we win in overtime. Finally. 17 minutes into the first overtime period. So, who do we get here? Best of 7 series against the Rangers. Crosstown. Can we do this? Game 1. And we win 3-2. Game 2. And we win 5-2. Come on.
Backs on.
Game 3. We win 2-0. Are we going to sweep? And up 3-0 in the Cup Finals. I think we definitely have to watch this one, right?
Sure. Yep, that's exactly what we should do. Changing pattern always works so well.
Yep. Okay, well, I'm running through it very fast, so we'll send... Oh, they were out shooting us early, but nothing yet, and Doug Risebrough makes it 1-0 for us. Pete Langell ties it for the Rangers. And one of the Felinos makes it 2-1. I think that's who beat us last week, 2 weeks ago, too. And we tie it up. 2-2 end of the first. They're out shooting us, though. Nobody with a goal in the second yet. We're out shooting them. And Miller lets one in. 3-2 Rangers. Pete Langell with a second. 4-2 Rangers. Come on. Come on, get a goal here. Oh, Oh, see, they were listening, and no, wrong team. 5-2 Rangers, so we will not sweep.
I told you this was going to happen.
See, we're destroying them on shots. We should have won that. That was just bad goaltending. Bad luck.
Make up all the excuses you.
Since that worked so well, let's do it again for Game 6. Or Game 5, rather.
Oh, don't worry. There'll be a game 6 now, too.
No. You got to be optimistic here.
Not when you mess with fate.
And Big Bob Daly makes it 1-0 for us.
Silver medal.
And they tie it.
Silver medal.
And they're ahead. Stop saying that.
Silver medal.
First 2 times you did it, they scored within a few seconds. At least it didn't happen that time.
Silver medal.
No. We're coming
I was
back
at
here.
that.
And we get one. Lee Stempniak ties it for us.
I was also at the game. Crosby's better. Silver medal.
Tied 2-2. Going into the third, what could possibly be our first Stanley Cup.
Silver medal.
And Shrikowski makes it 3-2 for the Americans.
But these, Jeff, this isn't our first Stanley Cup because there is a big asterisk beside it, no matter what.
No. No, I don't know what you're talking about there.
Yes.
I have no idea. You're just talking nonsense.
Oh, we all know.
Ignore this man, people. He doesn't know what he's talking about. 4-3, 6 minutes left. Can we hold on? And the Rangers tie it. Oh, come on. Andrechuk makes it. We blew a 2-goal lead late in the third.
You're going to play Miller, is what's going to happen.
Oh,
Silver medal. Dun, dun, dun.
This is your fault. This is clearly entirely your fault.
Silver medal.
Game 6. Chant that all you want. I'm still gonna do this. Still gonna watch it.
I will.
This
I
would
will.
be. I don't let us lose after being up 3-0.
Oh man, it's coming. This is going to be the most epic collapse yet.
No.
You can
That's
see
not
it.
going to happen. That's not going to happen.
Silver medal.
Scoreless first period.
That's even worse. Silver medal. Dun, 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 dun,
Defensive struggle this time.
Silver.
No goals halfway through the game.
Dun,
And Dave Andrechuk beats him again. 1-0 Rangers. Going into the third period. Come on, guys. You got to get a goal here.
Oh man, do you see Guido in the chat now? He's really. I prayed to Messier we win. Oh. Oh man.
2-0 Rangers.
Jeff is going to have to take a quick break to collect his thoughts. Don't worry, Jeff's a Canucks fan. He's
We're
used
going
to
to
losing.
we're getting something here. Yep. We're within 1. We broke the shutout. And we lose 2-1.
Silver medal.
We cannot possibly blow this. It's just not. No. This is.
That's the most Canucks thing to think, Jeff. We can't lose this. We're up. There's no way we're going to lose.
Yeah, this is reasonably good. Oh, yeah,
If you remember, I told him not to do this.
Okay, Game 7.
If the stream immediately ends in the next 30 seconds, you'll know why. Just shut the computer off. He's done. Walks away.
It's at home. Come on, you can't lose this.
Stream just goes.
Oh, technically, this is as bad as the Square Garden, so it's their home too. So it doesn't really matter.
Silver medal.
And Tobias Reeder makes it 1-0 for us.
Silver medal. Silver medal.
1-0 Rain or 1-0 Americans. End of the first. I mean, what could possibly go wrong with Ryan Miller playing goal for a team called the Americans, right?
Yeah, of course. Vancouver connections all up in this place. You did this. Silver
And end of the second. 1-0 for us.
Oh, epic third period collapse. Here it comes. Yeah.
Andrechuk scores. 1-1.
Oh,
Oh, no, Billy Birch. Former first rounder gets it right back for us. So 2-1. Counting down. Had a two-man penalty. Had to kill off there for a second. Almost there. Almost there. And we do it. 2-1 Americans.
Asterisk. You blew a 3-0 lead.
We won the cup. I have no idea what you're talking about. It doesn't matter.
It does. You had to play in an 8-team league to finally get it.
7 teams, actually. We had to lose one to get to this point.
You're right. We only made the playoffs because there's only 7 teams.
And let's see. Americans win 2-1, secure Stanley Cup championship. Screenshot that one. Norm Allman gets the Smythe. And I didn't get GM of the year. Allman actually gets the Selke, too. And the Ross.
You deserve none of it. You didn't get fired this
Lars
season.
Moline with the Lady Bing. I didn't even get Coach of the GM of the year. Come on.
Gudu says he's never coming back. We've lost one permanent.
We'll take a quick look at our scoring that last season.
I am beside
big
myself.
year from Allman, Gardner. Oh, Birch broke through. Barely in our lineup at the start of this game, and third leading scorer now. Oh, Moline had a big season. Neely is tailing off. He's 32. Okay, and we got to get around. Now I've got... Yeah. The assistant should be renewing these contracts, so he won't have a rerun of what happened last time.
You say that. I don't know. Something so tainted.
There we go. Look at the season summary. Reached the playoffs, winning season, 600 better, first, finals, championship. This is going to be a nice score here. 47. Gets us a big 9 points to work with. Gonna put that all into coaching. And let's see if we can just finish out the Americans' history. And we got the Gretzky draft, which naturally we'll be picking last overall in. And so it looks like the Bruins will get Gretzky.
That's so wrong. Although I'm sure probably that one person's not.
And is there anything left for us? Sean Matthias or Louis LeBlanc?
John Matthias.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, we got a bunch
He
of
always
centers
took the
already.
X-Jet.
Oh, Kevin McClelland for the next pick. Add a little toughness. And from here on in, Bill Steele. Don't know who that is. But he's the only half-star.
Bill Steele. That's a sweet name.
And close it out here.
Bill Steele played 2 years, basically 1 year with the Cincinnati in 76-77 WHA. Played with Michigan Tech, went to the Tidewater Sharks, Buffalo Norsemen, and played with Cincinnati, and then had a final season playing for the Hampton Gulls. He's actually born in Scotland, Edinburgh.
Oh, I thought when I saw the Scotland thing, I figured it was like a turn of the century guy.
I don't know. There you go.
That's 10.
I love this. This is his, when you Google him, it quickly says, Bill was a Scottish former professional hockey player. As a youth, he played in the 1965 Quebec International Pee Wee Hockey Tournament with a minor ice hockey team from Toronto. That's his top thing listed.
He peaked in Pee Wee.
So, all right.
Yeah, shouldn't laugh. I think I kind of did too.
I mean, he didn't have bad stats at college, or even put up 31 points in the WHA in 81 games. That's not terrible.
Oh, yeah, I finally signed with this. McClellan as well. I want to see how Gretzky does in that rookie season. So we're going to get through this one at least. Even though
Considering bumping you off. While Jeff's doing this, keep your eyes out on our Twitter, as I am probably going to go through our Quebec Nordiques off-season. So by that, I mean I'm going to do the draft and free agency. So I'll be asking for opinions on free agents we might be targeting. And I'll put some votes up on our Twitter, which is @FranchiseHockey.
If we're lucky, you might even win a Stanley Cup.
It'd be the first time we did on stream.
Oh, I think you'd be wrong about that. Okay, through to New Year. Oh.
Yuda, if you're still here, I'll need your help determining who we're going to go after. Although Gudu might have left for good, and we'll never see him again.
He was just waiting around for the cup.
Let's see. Coming free agents in this. Oh, we can go after Braden. That's almost him. And Petrolange. That'd be a nice boost. You see Miku Koivu got hurt for quite a substantial amount of time.
No, what happened?
Tore his ACL and
oh boy,
did some more damage to his knee.
At his age, that's not good. Wow, we fell apart this year. I think Miller and Ullman were both injured for quite a while. Are we even going to make the playoffs this season?
Oh, we not.
Dead last. We actually managed to go from winning the cup to finishing last overall.
Of course we did.
So this would explain why we're about to go out of business in a couple of seasons. And let's see how Gretzky did for the Bruins. 35 points in 37 games as an 18-year-old.
Gudu, I just saw it, and I'm not doing that. Because Jeff is only going to yell at
me. I mean, it's predictable at this point. Of course you're going to go for Hellebuck.
I targeted him once, and Gudu's been went after him like crazy.
Well, I even get one. A total season score of 3. I'm wondering if I might get fired before before the franchise goes under.
Well, you know how to fix that, don't you, Jeff?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes.
Oh, something that I don't think we've mentioned. The next update, we've made a little change for random debut mode, and did we talk about this before? The non-NHL guys coming in.
I don't remember.
We've had a few
Oh,
non-NHL players to the
yeah.
database.
Yes, we've added some
Russians and then pre-NHL players, and so there's a little mixes things up a little bit more. They'll only be in random debut mode, but I just put a few more in last night. Some interesting guys that'll pop up.
Yes, we did talk about this because we talked about one-eyed Frank McGee.
And we are at draft day after our total collapse. And who do we get as a reward? Oh, good God.
Remember last year when we could have had Gretzky?
Yeah, this year we got a choice between Lauren Henning and Al McAdam.
Lauren Henning, obviously.
No, I got to go with McAdam. At least he could score a little bit.
Lauren Henning, Jeff!
Come on, Al McAdam. Pride of PEI.
Lauren Henning.
Too late. He's picked. Henning actually lasted till 4th.
Should have traded back up and get him.
Figures the season we collapse is when the draft pool was even, well, there was that bad one 2 seasons earlier, but we missed Gretzky by a year. And I think if I really rush here, we'll be able to finish off the Americans' history properly and actually get to the end of that 41-42 season, because that's next year. But I don't have much optimism as to how well we're going to do.
Gudu says a Cup or Gretzky. You always take Gretzky.
Yeah, because we would have had a few Cup. Well, in this case, that's actually probably better for us because we only had 3 more years left to win Cups before the franchise disappears forever. So I guess in that case, we'll take the Cup. Okay, there we are. Finally at the preseason. Let's see if we can get all the way through to the playoffs. Whoops, captains. And can we finish the last 2 seasons in a row? What do you think?
Knowing you, I have full confidence.
Well, thank you. Yeah, off to a pretty good start. Above 500, kind of slipped back there a little later on. Fifth overall. May sneak into the playoffs. And yeah, looks like we won a few there, so we might actually. Oh yeah, we're third overall. So we are back in the playoffs against the Leafs. Game 1. Win 2-0. Game 2. 4-1 win. You know. Oh, is that only a best of 3? Okay, I guess we're in against Chicago now. Is this the finals? I gotta look here. I thought that was
In Jeff's mind, it's bragging rights, or oh well, this event's.
Oh no, this was. Oh, we had to play. We'd do the play-in round first, so that was best of 3, and now we're in a best of 7 against the Hawks.
That corrects.
Hawks win game 2. We win game 3. And game 4 goes to the Hawks, tied 2-2 now. And we lose in overtime, so we may be about to lose this round. No, we win in overtime. Going to take it to 7 games. Can we win? Yes, we can. 5-1 win. So we're through to the finals. Could we get 2 cups in one stream?
No, because I'm going to kill the stream, Jeff.
No. 1 stream, 2 cups.
So confident.
And we beat the Rangers. You got the Rangers in the finals. Beat them in game 1. 1-0 loss in game 2. And 5-0 win for us in game 3. Losing overtime game 4, so we're down to a 3-game series now. And we win 3-2, so we are 1 win away from doing exactly that. 5-2 win in game 6. That is our 2nd cup in 3 years. Not too bad, huh, Adam?
First to worst to first.
And look at that. Coach of the Year and GM of the Year and a cup. Has that ever happened in one of our other streams, Adam?
That's fake. It's all built on a stack of lies, Jeff.
Sadly, we got a couple minutes here. I think I'm going to... Let's get the final season in New York Americans history done. As despite winning 2 of the last 3 cups, we're about to go out of business. .43 season score. And let's see what our last overall pick gets us in the draft.
This team is a dynasty, which is why it will fold in 1 year.
Okay, top of the class isn't bad. Bill Barber's in there. And, wow, Korpikoski's the best guy available. Gonna have to go with that. And yeah, another kind of thin draft here. Okay, heading on to our final season. Okay, start of the preseason for what will be the last season in New York Americans history, but except we're not the New York Americans anymore. We are now the Brooklyn Americans, even though we're still playing in Manhattan.
Everybody will go into Brooklyn.
That was terrible. Oh, we lose our captain again? Oh no, we need an assistant. Okay, tear through this very quickly. Whoops.
Imagine we could have had multiple cups by now. We would have guaranteed one this year after Gretzky.
Would have what? Say again?
Yeah. If we would have got Gretzky. And you could have had 3 cups in a row. No.
But maybe I'll get 3 and 4. That's still not too bad. Looks like Miller got hurt again. But well, didn't have the total collapse we did that season. We're slipping a little bit. But fairly strong finish, and we are first overall. Can we do it again? Playoff format this year. This will be the last of the pre-original 6 seasons, and we got the Rangers again in the semifinal.
NHL declares
we win game 1 5-2. Losing overtime in game 2 rather. And a 4-2 win in game 3. Game 4, Rangers evened it up. Rangers go up 3-2 in game 5, and this could be it for us. And we lose 6-0 in game 6. And apparently that was a loser leave town match with the Rangers. So now we're going to have to leave town. See if we did anything on the way out. Who won the cup that year? Oh, the Rangers wind up winning the cup. And do we get... Oh, Gretzky gets a Hart Trophy. How did he... Yep, 83 points in 48 games. That seems about right for Gretzky at that age in this era. Al McAdam was the Rookie of the Year, so we won one award. But that looks like Billy Birch got the plus-minus award. And I'm just going to sim up to the start of the next season so you can watch me suddenly become unemployed. Hey, they're offering me a contract extension. Think I should take it?
Yes, of course.
4 seasons? I'm sure that check isn't going to bounce. And the final season, closing it out. Not too bad. I think we'll get about 20 points or so this year. 29. And there we go. We are unemployed. The Americans are gone. We are entering the original 6 era, and this game is over. And with that, I guess the stream too, arguably the most successful single stream we've ever had, I would think. Right?
No.
What? What?
I'm sorry, Jeff.
You have some sort of a problem with... let's go back and look at this history screen again.
Okay, Jeff, honestly...
See, New York Americans, New York Americans.
Okay, no. I'm going to take you all the way back to one of our first streams, which was FHM2, when we took the Winnipeg Jets, despite losing our full top 2 lines, our top goalie, our top 3 defensemen, and still made it to Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final before we
And then
lost.
What happened in Game 7? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but that we didn't actually cheat.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
But,
so, thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on a YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/OOTP Developments. You can reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. Again, stuff about the draft and free agency for our Quebec Nordique series, which is on next week, will be coming up on Twitter. As well as you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will take you to our official forums. And if you are watching this right now, you still have time. Grab FHM 5 for a low price of $9.99 USD on both Steam and through our own website. Jeff, did I miss anything, or what did you want?
Nope, I don't think so. I'm just leaving everybody with the closing history of the Rangers there. We started in 32, didn't we, I think?
I believe exactly. So. Somewhere. Yeah, this is called the 32 American saves. So
yeah, there we go. Yeah. And our all-time point leader is Mike Gartner, although Allman probably would have caught him if he had played a little longer. And Mario Shakowski, surprisingly, in third. Cam Neely looks like he retired at some point. And the wins leader, usually Ryan Miller, 164, 2 cups. And we will be back next week with Adam's Nordiques game. And the week after that, we will be trying, I think, one of the new challenges that are coming in the next update, which should be ready very soon. I think we're going to play some WHA, you think?
Maybe.
At Jets, there's, if anybody hasn't seen them yet, I posted the list of new challenges on our forums. So there's a
Jeff and I came up with.
Yes, Adam helped. The Jets are one option in there, or we may go with the sort of the Minnesota Fighting Saints with the Hanson brothers, or most of the Hanson brothers at least.
One of the greatest logos of all time.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay, so thanks everybody for coming out. Hope you enjoyed watching us finally win not 1 but 2 cups. Perfectly legitimately. Right, Adam? Right?
I'm not saying anything, Jeff.
Okay.
I don't want to drag you down.
Yeah. All right, thanks everybody for coming out, and we will see you next week.